Valproate, an epilepsy drug that can damage unborn babies, should no longer be prescribed to women and girls of childbearing age unless they are made fully aware of the risks. That's the latest advice from the MHRA, that's the UK's medicines regulator. It's thought that around 20,000 children in the UK have been left with disabilities caused by Valproate, which was introduced back in the 1970s. It does carry a 10% risk of physical abnormalities, which can reach 40% for autism and learning disabilities for babies in the womb. From now on, only patients who sign a form saying they recognise the dangers will be given the drug, as our health editor Hugh Pym explains.
Andy, returning from school today, has serious learning disabilities. That's because his mother Emma took the drug sodium valproate for her epilepsy while she was pregnant. She wasn't warned of the risks.
I would not have had my child. I would have looked at adoption and fostering or focused on a career. He's a very happy child. I love him to bits. But the disabilities that he has are challenges that he didn't have to be born with.
She hopes today's new regulations for the use of valproate will protect women in future.
Absolutely delighted. This is a change to the licence, which really does not happen very often. The MHRA have taken this seriously. It's 4 decades too late for many people.
It was 4 decades ago when potential problems with valproate first emerged. A series of reports and academic articles in the 1980s and 90s highlighted the risks to pregnant women. By 2013, the medical regulator, the MHRA, was issuing warnings about birth defects associated with the drug.
You want to pop them on your track?
But the following year, Natasha wasn't alerted to any of these risks before she became pregnant. Her son Alfie has delayed development, which has affected his speech.
I've been let down by my GP and also anyone else that I was under the care of. I even saw a neurologist while I was carrying Alfie, and he didn't tell me the risks. Even though obviously it would have been too late, he still didn't tell me the risks.
2 years after Alfie was born, clear warnings were put on all the drug packaging and GPs were issued with a series of guidelines. But now the regulators changed the licence for valproate, which means any doctor prescribing it will have to ensure female patients are put on what they're calling a pregnancy prevention programme. This means women will regularly discuss risks to an unborn baby with their GP and sign an acknowledgement form annually and be advised to use contraception and have regular pregnancy tests. Valproate is an effective treatment for epilepsy. But even late last year, a survey revealed that many women were still not aware of the official warnings about the drug.
We were devastated because an astonishing 70% of women at that time who were taking sodium valproate had not received or heard of the materials that had been issued, and a really significant 20% had no clue that this drug that they were currently taking could harm their unborn baby.
I did some maths work,
Emma and other campaigners want to know why it's taken so long for the dangers to be highlighted. They hope an official review now underway will provide answers. Hugh Pym, BBC News.